Organizer for a really long time in Portland. I went off to law school and I'm back. And I am an immigration attorney. And let me tell you, right now, it's a really hard but an important time to be an immigration attorney. I want to talk a little bit about the executive orders that Trump passed a couple weeks ago. I think folks are really familiar with the travel ban and the work that amazing lawyers did to push back on that. Another executive order that Trump passed that's not so discussed is basically an executive order that labeled all undocumented immigrants as priorities for deportation. So I want folks to actually go back and read that order, read it really close, be scared, and then get ready to organize, because it is scary. It's difficult to talk to clients who are scared out of their minds, and not to be able to honestly say, don't worry, that's unlikely to happen. I've got to prepare my clients for the worst. It's really important as community organizers, as lawyers who understand community organizing, to volunteer for Know Your Rights training, to spread that information. But beyond that, because we know that just because you know your rights doesn't mean that law enforcement necessarily will respect those rights. So beyond that, listening to what community members are asking for. I just did a Know Your Rights training last weekend, and one thing that surfaced in terms of a legal need is that parents are afraid that if they're deported, their United States citizen children will be handed over to DHS, and that any family member who is willing and able to take care of that child will not be able to do so because they don't have the legal power to do that. So, in terms of helping individuals with powers of attorney, temporary guardianship orders, stuff like that, stuff that's like the nuts and bolts, you know, a family law, corporate law, I guess, is that power of attorney? No, that's, what is that? Agents and, I don't know, I just studied for the bar and I can't remember. But anyway, it's legal stuff that lawyers are really good at, right? So number one, I just want to say, study that executive order, and start thinking about and strategizing what within the law and maybe, you know, what within an organizing capacity can we do to push back on this? Because the Trump administration has made it very clear. There is, like white supremacy could not be more evident when you read that thing. You know, it really, if you are suspected of committing a crime, you are a target for enforcement. You don't have to be convicted of a crime. You just have to be arrested. Like what kind of, anyway, I don't even want to go there. So, read that, understand it, and start organizing, because, as I said before, it's just the agenda, the white supremacist agenda can be no clearer, and we have to be really clear about that. When there's permission, when the power of the government is unleashed against people of color, to be able to, you know, to put fear into their lives, which is happening. When rumors of raids and probably eventually raids happen, communities have to be ready, and it's really important. You know, we talk about supporting immigrants. The immigrant day, what was yesterday? A day without an immigrant. But we have to remember, there's so many of us that come from immigrant families that we're not immigrants ourselves, but we love the heck out of our immigrant brothers and sisters. So it's not just being an immigrant that is determinative, right? If your community includes immigrants, then you've got to stand up for those folks. They're in a position right now, they are so scared. You know, people are scared to drive around because they don't have a driver's license. What does it mean for a community to respond, to say, if a fear is we don't have driver's licenses, we're afraid of being picked up police, can the community organize to say, all right, we'll organize rights. We'll take the privilege that comes with having status, and we'll organize to protect people in their daily lives by organizing rights. Stuff like that, community organizing that responds to legal barriers to individuals feeling safe and moving around. So anyway, I'm done. Just wanted to say that.
What do you want?
All right, bye.